going on, YouTube? Welcome back to the 3 Idiots Talking Podcast. Today, we have reached 1,500 subscribers. Well, not today, but we have reached 1,500 subscribers, and we are here to do our 1,500 subscriber goal album reaction. We originally had Tyler, the Creator's Igor set as our 1,500 subscriber goal video, but we realized that since you guys voted to do Tyler, the Creator as our one of our next discographies, that there'd be no point doing Igor twice that quickly. So we decided to put up another poll with some options for you guys. And you guys voted Songs in the Key of Life by Stevie Wonder to be our 1,500 subscriber goal. Obviously, this was made by Stevie Wonder, as I just said. It came out in 1976. It is 21 songs and an hour and 45 minutes long. So it's a long album. We're probably going to do a little bit less in-depth review of each song. Maybe just a line or two per person and then a ranking, because it's super long and we're going to try to get this done today. So hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you guys for 1,500 subscribers. We got there so much quicker than we got to 500 or 1,000. And so, I mean, we're getting up there towards 2K. And if we get to 2,000 in the next couple months, we'll have doubled our subscriber growth within 6 months, which is absolutely insane. You guys have been awesome. So thank you guys so much. Really appreciate it. All right. What do we need to know about Songs in the Key of Life? Cole, I know you're a big fan of this album.
Well, this is like, I'm not sure how to put it. It doesn't matter. This is, I think, the first double album that Stevie Wonder had made. It almost borders on being a triple album. It's fucking huge.
Damn.
Yeah, basically, he had written, like, most of it. Like, he had most of it recorded, written, and I think even maybe released. And then he also just then wrote, like, an EP and then just tacked it onto the back of this.
An EP
which is
on
weird.
The back of this? Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. So, his first double album, obviously, is extremely long. Is there any particular reason he made it this long? No
He
clue.
could. I don't know. I don't know that much about Stevie Wonder. I've
So-
just heard this album a bunch.
One question I think we'll all have to answer at the end of this: is this album bloated? Is it too full? Is it overdone? Let's save our answers for the end of it. If you guys want to find out what we think about the end of the album, skip to the very end if you don't want to hear it. But unless, Noah, you have something else to add, we have all heard this album, but I don't listen to it very often. Noah, you have anything else you want to add about it?
No, I think we're ready to go.
Fair enough. All right, let me start a jam real quick and we'll get going. Oh, they put the full screen option back. Let's go.
Good morning or evening, friends. Here's your friendly announcer. I have serious news to pass on to everybody. What I'm about to say could mean the world's disaster, could change your joy and laughter to tears and pain. It's that love in need of love today. Don't delay, send yours in right away. Hey, going round, breaking many hearts. Stop it, please, before it's gone too far.
Ooh, man, that's good.
The force of evil plans to make you its possession, and it will if we let it destroy everybody. We all must stay precautionary measure. If love and peace you treasure, then you'll hear me when I say, oh, oh, that love in need of a love today. Don't delay, send yours in right away.
Is it weird there are rumors that he wasn't really blind? I don't think it's weird that there are rumors. You believe them. It's probably pretty weird though.
I think it's funny. Because he's very much definitely blind.
Are you sure?
It would be hard to keep up the act for this long.
Very hard. Inflections he uses on each one of those. He actually listened.
Well, he's certainly better. He's in charge.
True. Interesting scatting here. Well, he was feeling it on this one.
Yeah, we better all be thinking the same thing about this one. I'll be shocked if we don't.
All right. First song off. Whoops. That is the old Pink Floyd ranking. Anyway, first song off of Songs in the Key of Life. We have Love's in Need of Love Today. I was typing, Cole. Shut up. We're probably going to make these a little bit shorter, like we said. Not a super detailed one because we have a lot of songs to go through. So, Cole, start with you.
Okay. Beautiful song. You know, I mean, it's basically progressive soul, like some people have been saying. If you want to get specific with this genre, because this thing is all over the place genre-wise. Yeah, it's a beautiful song. Great instrumental. Obviously, Stevie Wonder, and at least in my opinion, is like probably one of the 10 greatest singers of all time. So obviously, the vocals are pretty tremendous. Very wholesome lyrics. You know, just gotta love people, man.
Love them.
A little long. I don't know if it needs to be 7 minutes long. It really, you know, goes in on itself here. It could probably be like 5 minutes and it'd be fine. But I still think it's a really beautiful song. I'll give it a 9.
Extremely soulful. Great vocal performance from Stevie. Too long. Scats for too long. Just repeats himself too long. 8 to 8.5. Noah.
I'm gonna reverberate a lot of what Cole says, especially the too long part. Man, he really self-indulged a bit on this one. This could have been 4.5, 5 minutes. And I mean, I really enjoy it, but at the same time, this gives off like middle school prom dance music vibes at the same time. That's how I feel about it, at least. It gives off prom dance music vibes.
See
There's
what
a
you're
certain
saying, but
feeling to it.
not fully, though.
I've never been crazy about this song.
Wow.
I'd give it a 7.5 to an 8.
7.5 to an 8. Low ranking. All right, not going to take too much time reading chat today. I'm just going to read the rankings. 10 from Rickster, Instant 11 from Green Wizard, 9 to a 9.5 from Lava Jacob. Not a favorite, too much repetition, too long. 7 from Jeffrey Wolf. A 10 would have been 11, but too long from Cosmic. All right. Up next, Have a Talk with God. Now we get a little weird. Can you review Not Like Us? They Not Like Us? Got you, Alex. Although we already
Didn't we do that already?
We already did that.
Yeah.
Go watch, Brian.
There are people who have let the problems of today lead them to conclude that for them life is not the way. But every problem has an answer.
If I did Ethereal,
yours you cannot find. You should talk it over to him. He'll give you peace of mind. When you feel your life's too hard, just go have a talk with God. Many of us feel we
Hugo gave it 9.5 as well. Damn. I didn't even see that. My fault.
It's
okay, Alex.
It's a pretty solid track.
I'm an enjoyer, a fan, you might say.
Never ever let you down, and you can talk to him anytime. He's always around. When you feel your life's too hard, just go have a talk with God.
Scatting choices are very unique.
Well, he's the only free psychiatrist that's known throughout the world for solving the problems of all men, women, little boys and girls. When you feel your life's too hard, just go have a talk with God.
That is a squeaky ass harmonica.
When you feel your
That sounds awesome.
hard,
It's absolutely wild how many instruments Stevie Wonder plays on this album.
just go talk to God, he can.
I know it
When you feel your life's
Is that like synth bass or whatever it is? Sounds so cool.
have a talk with God.
A lot along with singing and writing the damn album, he's also credited as playing 5 different instruments on this thing.
Yeah, damn. All right. Let's have a talk with God. Noah.
We got a little groover here.
We do.
This is a bit more my speed. Big fan.
Thought you might say that.
Though the harmonica licks throughout it are really cool. Big fan of them. The overall sound of them. And then there's like a synth bass as well or something that comes in every once in a while. Throws in a lick. Sounds really cool as well.
Part.
Of course, the vocals are good because it's a Stevie Wonder album. Overall, this is a little bop. Feeling 8 to an 8.5.
Cole.
Yeah, pretty much agree with Noah's saying. It's a really fun song. Nice positive message. Big positivity guy, Stevie Wonder. Gotta love
First
it.
had love, now we got God.
Because he does it in a not corny way, where actually feels genuine. I don't love the really high pitched thing that's in the background. I don't love it, but it doesn't. I don't think it hurts the song too much. I'll probably throw it an 8.5.
8.5. Yeah, Groover. Like the squeaky harmonica, a bit more than Cole did. Great vocals from Stevie. That's going to be pretty much a common theme throughout this album, so I won't talk about that every song. Short and sweet and to the point. 8 to 8.5 again. Starting off with back-to-backs. Like it. Scat, who came up with that word? I don't know, but it fits well. Okay. Got 2 people said
word.
it can't be an 11. All right. It was fine. Beat was fun, but 5 from Ethereal Green Wizard, 8+ from Rickster, 9. Noah gave a good review from Hugo. 9 to a 9.5 from Wild Palms. Very enjoyable. 9 from Lava Jacob. So, fellas, who plays the harmonica better, this guy or Dylan? I think
Stevie by a mile.
Oh, I don't know about that.
Bob Dylan's not a good harmonica player.
You are so wrong about that. All right, we're gonna move on though to
Yeah, 'cause
Village.
you play harmonica.
Ghetto Land.
Bob Dylan's a perfectly fine harmonica
Bob
player.
Dylan sounds like great on the harmonica.
Could be better if he had ever mixed it good.
Would you like to go with
Ear
me
piercing.
I don't notice it that much
down
anymore.
my dead end
Yeah, 'cause you're going deaf.
street?
5 from Ethereal.
Would you like to come with me?
I heard the Howlin' For You thing before you did.
Village ghetto line.
Maybe I chose to tune that out.
See the people lock their doors while
Happy I'm ruining that
robbers
for you.
laugh and steal.
Big fan of this
Beggars
synth
watch
tone.
and eat their meals from garbage cans.
Oh, this old lick right here, I'm gonna bust.
That's gotta be like classical music
It
inspired.
sounds classical.
Broken glass
God
is
damn, that was good.
everywhere. It's a bloody scene.
Oh,
Killing plagues the citizens.
his vocals on this song are so fucking elite.
Children play with rusted cars. Swords cover their hands.
I don't know how necessary that really is.
So,
Is
Just
he
say
in Flint,
hands,
Michigan,
man.
dude? Is he in Flint, Michigan? Where the fuck is this place? This place
And
sounds
yes, I
written
do
down.
think-
He could just say hands.
No,
Like,
stop.
I don't know why you're gonna be all dramatic about it. I really don't know why singers do that. It irritates me.
Soulful, man.
It's unnecessarily overly dramatic. You're just trying to sound cool and you really are.
Families buying dog food now.
Baltimore.
Starvation roams
Dude, you're
the
Swedish. What do you know about Baltimore?
babies die.
Has
Must-
word made it over there
Yeah.
about Baltimore?
He knows enough, apparently. He knows enough.
I mean, you're right. It was just like, how do you know
Some
that?
folks say that we should be
Baltimore famous for all the wrong
for
reasons.
what we have. Tell me, would you be happy? Feel it, ghetto life.
Cole probably hates that right there. Where he goes,
It's-
Cole's like, that was
Is it
stupid.
really that
Yes,
awesome?
Land.
I don't even notice it.
I don't either, but Cole's a hater of the eccentrics.
It's like it's like too theatric type thing for you.
No, I mean, it's just like, I don't know why you're doing it.
Oh, so it's just like feels extra.
Yeah. I can't think of any reason outside you just want to show off that someone would do that.
All
I
right,
don't really
so-
think it sounds
All right,
good.
let's
Village Ghetto
count on
Land.
through.
I'll do this real quick. Fantastic vocals. I'm not going to keep saying that every song, but this one really harps on his vocals for being absolutely fantastic. Truly deserved. Great lyrics, great message, and the strings on this were awesome. The classical music section was fantastic. This one's getting a 9 to a 9.5. Cool.
Holy
Okay.
guacamole.
Well, of the first three songs, this is the one I come back to the least by far.
Wild.
I don't know. There's something about. There's just something about it that kind of just hits me as like it's okay, but I don't know. I guess I don't like how it's paced. It feels
Oh.
longer than it is. I don't know. And it doesn't matter what singer it is. Stevie Wonder is one of the most talented singers that has ever lived. I'm not denying that, but I
Here
don't
we
get
go.
the inflections at the end of sentences to just, oh, look how fucking cool I am. Like it just sounds dumb to me. It's still a nice song though. I'll 7.5.
Noah.
This is the one out of the first three that I returned to the most.
Let's go. Big dubs.
Really digging on that synth tone. I think it sounds really, really good. And yeah, the lyrics touch up on some wrongdoings, bad things in life. That's that'll be a bit of a theme. He talks about a lot of
Well, it's literally called Songs in the Key of Life. So yeah, there's going to be a lot of things talked about life in this.
Yeah, but I said bad things. He touches up on problems and issues pretty commonly.
Life's good.
This is a good song right here. Feels properly paced. I'm feeling a 9.
Ooh, okay. I'm not alone.
Something about his voice and the instrumental doesn't line up super well for me.
All right,
don't
7 to an 8 from Rickster, 7.5 from Lava Jacob, but still good. I don't know how to rank. I don't know what to rank this from Cosmic. All right, 8 from Wild Palm, 7.5 from Alan Weinstein. Album is an absolute masterpiece. Sadiq is all about our love to Ellington. Another 9 from Hugo. Big fan of the lyrics. All
I think
right,
you're a big fan of the album.
yeah, I think it is. Up next, Contusion. One reason you give it a 10 trillion, you love strings. All right, here you go.
I could be wrong, but I think Stevie plays all the instruments on the song.
That's fucking nuts. Ooh! Give me those drums. What's up, Olivia?
This song almost right now kind of almost has like a jazz fusion feel to it.
It's a jazz fusion song.
Ooh! God damn, I wonder how long it took them to make this album.
This sounds like something I'd hear on like a fucking weather report album. What the fuck, Stevie? He is a versatile artist.
This is 2 years after his previous album.
Incredibly diverse instrumentalist. the title.
God. Get Stevie Wonder and the Mahavishnu Orchestra at this instant.
Might be a little difficult. Oh, rip that fucking chord, Stevie.
I have a comparison, but you guys don't know who it is. You guys don't know about that Masayoshi Takanaka. Sounds like something he would do.
Is that the guy with the album cover where he's like parachuting?
Yeah. One of my favorite guitar players.
I was just about to go to the next song. He really likes the continuation factor there. All right, that was Contusion. Noah.
What a banger. What an absolute heater. Big fan of the guitar tone on this one. That sounds like something like that's a very Mahavishnu Orchestra tone. That's why I brought them up. That sounds like something they would have used. Every instrument was just on their A game on this one. The bass was doing great. When the backing vocals came in, it just started really bumping for me. This is a really fun one. Really cool instrumental. I'd give that a 9.
Backup vocals. What are you talking about?
Vocals. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, there are.
Oh my fucking god.
There's some ladies say oh.
Yeah. Vocals.
Oh. Okay.
Jesus.
Cole.
Yeah. Certified banger right here. Doing a 9.
Absolutely incredible instrumental performance. The fact that he's playing all these is mind-blowing. I would love to see how he did this live, but still absolutely incredible. Going to go 3 9s in a row. 3 9s in a row. All right. Let's see. We need those sweet Masayoshi vocals on this.
Yeah.
9+ from
boy.
Rickster, a 400 trillion from Ethereal. Love the hype. 8.5 from Lava Jacob, 8 to an 8.5 from Wild Palms. The run is officially starting, boys. Strap in. 9 to a 9.5 from Hugo. All right. Up next, one of the most favorite songs of all time, Sir Duke.
Maybe one of the hardest bass songs of all time. Very cool one.
You can't bop to this. Something wrong with you. I'm just saying.
Music is a world within itself, with a language we all understand, with an equal opportunity for all to sing, dance, and clap their hands. But just because a record has a groove, don't make it in the groove. But you can tell right away left to A when the people start to move. They can feel
That's the greatest instrumental bridge of all time.
No. It's really good, though. It is really good.
I expect anyone to just answer that offhand. I don't
That's what
know.
people say.
Lean towards no.
And with a voice like Alice ringing out, there's no way the band could lose.
Don't know.
Feel it all over. You can feel it all over, people. You can feel it all over. You can feel it all over, people. You can feel it all over. You can feel it all over, people. You can feel it all over. You can feel it all over, people. Yeah, go.
Yeah.
You can feel it all over. You can feel it all over, people. You can feel it all over. You can feel it all over, people.
Oh.
You can feel it all over. You can feel it all over, people. You can feel it all over. I can feel it all over now, people. Can't you feel it all over? Come on, let's feel it all over, people. You can feel it all
Drum
over.
fills take me to church, bro.
Everybody all over, people. Go! I wanna look.
Okay, there we have it. Sir Duke. Whew, Cole, let's start you. What?
Okay, that was such a random reference to such a dark song amidst one of the happiest and most
bro,
joyful songs
I'm
ever
not
written.
referencing that stupid ass Hozier song.
Take
Stupid ass
me
Soldier
to
song that I
church.
guarantee was in your like songs.
It is not. Go, Cole.
Okay. Anyway, yeah, I mean, he pretty much just like wrote one of the most perfect pop soul songs of all time. I mean, you know, kind of catchy, I guess. Sure.
Just a
It's
little.
kind of fun,
little.
whatever. Decent lyrics, I guess. The vocals are fine. You know, just a casual little incredible pop song in here. Genuinely one of the most like happy songs that's ever been made, with one
Oh,
of like
yeah,
the
easily.
best horn melodies of all time, and honestly probably like one of the top 10 greatest choruses of all time. I'm gonna give it a 10.
Yeah, I pre-filled 10 for all of us, so I don't think.
Oh,
I'm
well, you
stretching.
shouldn't have.
No
Oof.
shot. There's something fucked in your head, son.
This
You
has
go. You
never
know what?
felt
Go
like.
ahead. Somehow explain to me how one of the catchiest songs ever made by a person on the planet is not a 10.
Hey, Cole, guess what I'm going to say?
It doesn't feel like a 10.
There you go.
Oh,
Doesn't feel like a 10.
brain damage. Everyone in
Nope.
chat.
I didn't give it a
call
10
him
till this
a
listen.
loser. Because he is wrong. What do you give it? A 9?
Fine.
Okay. No, I'm going to give it a 9.5. I mean, I'd like to talk about it a little bit.
Go ahead.
I mean, yeah, it's an amazing song, really good vocals, extremely catchy. The hook is really good, so I don't really mind it being like 60% of the song. So go for it, man. The instrumental bridge is really good. When I'm listening to the song, my ears tend to just focus entirely on the bass, because the bass is moving.
But the trumpets
It
are
is
so
definitely
big.
one of the best. It's definitely one of the best bass performances I've heard in a studio song ever. And yeah, the trumpet lines are so incredible. It's so shocking to think, this is just one dude who came up with all this. He's definitely a really insane musical mind. But yeah, it doesn't feel like a 10, man. It just doesn't. 9.5.
It's fair.
It is not. That's a
Yeah,
false
it is.
statement. That's
It's
a
incredibly fair.
verifiably false statement.
You just love jumping to
Objectively false
conclusions.
statement.
He's gonna say something really stupid later.
Everything he just
banking on
said about that ranking was stupid. I rest my case on everything Cole said.
All I do is give it a compliment.
It is a perfect song. Is a 10. It's perfect with 0 issues at all. And
Well,
it
that's
feels
not a
more
reason
like
for it being a 10.
And it feels more like a 10 than a 99.99% of songs.
No.
Yes, absolutely. All right, chat. What?
Let's keep going.
Okay. 10 plus from Rickster, 11 from Cosmic, 11 from Ethereal. One of the best hooks of the 70s. Another one, a weird case where I only heard this song and sat down and listened to the full album for the first time anyway. 10 from Hugo. Doesn't feel like a 10. A 9 to a 9.5 from Wild Palms.
Thank you.
Okay. I guess there are some things I wish I could say on stream, but I can't. Don't usually give 10s on my first listen, but 10 from Lava Jacob. Car commercial song. That's a really weird way of phrasing it, Caesar, but thank you for coming to the stream at least. All right, up next, I Wish. Now that opinion pissed me off, bro.
Really?
Yep.
Did it?
It did.
You've definitely heard worse opinions, mainly from your own mouth, so settle down.
I've never said anything close to that bad.
You said something pretty bad basketball related. Go be white, LaMelo Ball.
Oh my god. I'd still take him. Still.
Jesus.
Friends of mine.
This song just makes me think of the Tobey Maguire Spider-Man scene where he's dancing in the suit. That's just the vibe I get. Just grooving.
He's dancing in the suit.
You know, it's like Spider-Man 3.
When does he dance in the suit?
I'll find it for you.
Like in his Spider-Man suit?
No, in a normal suit.
Oh, okay.
You know,
Never mind,
that one. I sent it in the chat.
I thought you meant he was dancing in his Spider-Man suit.
Oh,
This
no.
does not happen.
That little grunge voice you got right there. Like,
Absolutely hate that woman saying "you nasty boy." Hate it. Hate it.
it's like a half a second. And the boy.
I can't stand it.
God, he just makes some of the best grooves that's ever been made in the history of music. Oh, man. just for copyright's sake, because I know there's going to be a super long stream. I'll cut off there. But that was I Wish. Oops. What the hell? All right. I'm going to start. Absolutely fundamental grooviness going on here for this entire song. Definition of just pure entertaining, fun, and groovy level. Love the lyrics. Love that he's talking about something that he's talking about, obviously, wishing he could go back to the days of being a kid again. Who hasn't wanted to do that at times? It's fun time. Also, sometimes it's not fun time. Great lyrics. Love the instrumental. This is just a run of songs that are dominant. 9. Noah.
Yeah, we're on a pretty good string of songs right now. I think of this album a lot like Pet Sounds in the way that, like, how did one person come up with all of these instrumental compositions? They're so incredible. The hook on this song is so good. It is. I like this hook better than the Sir Duke hook. This one goes so much harder for me. But overall, yeah, I do like Sir Duke a little more. I'd give this one a 9.
And Noah Cole.
Outside of hating that woman saying "you nasty boy," it's like one of the dumbest and cringiest moments I've ever heard in a song. Outside of that, spectacular song. Incredibly fun, super groovy, great chorus, great melody, great vocals. 9.5.
9.5. All right. I feel to see how my problem starts aggressively boogieing to I Wish. Great album. Thank you, Sean. I agree, Sean. To be clear, this is such a banger. God is rocking out. 10 from Rickster. 10 better than Sir Duke, not gonna lie, from Lava Jacob. 9.5 from Alan Weinstein. 11 from Ethereal. 9 from Cosmic. 9.5. Can't imagine R&B of the 80s and 90s without this groove from Juan Francisco Munez Olano. That's a long name you got there. Another massive bop. A strong 9.5 from Hugo. Love the song. A 9.5 from Wild Palms. All right. Up next, Knocks Me Off My Feet. I'm slamming Baja Blast at this one at 10. When are we getting the purple Baja Blast? Still needs to try that one out.
I see us in the park, strolling the summer days of imaginings in my head, and words from our hearts told only to the winds, felt even without being said. I don't wanna bore you with my trouble, but there's somebody.
We skipped 3 songs?
That makes me.
No, we did not.
No, we didn't.
Nope. Well, Knocks Me Off My
The
Feet.
order on Spotify.
Indeed.
That makes me weak and knocks me off my feet. Knocks me off my feet. I don't wanna bore you with it. Oh, but I love you, I love you, I love you. I don't wanna bore you with it. Oh, but I love you, I love you, I love you. More and more, we lay beneath the stars, under the lover's tree that's seen through the eyes of my mind. And I reach out for the part of me that lives in you, that only our two hearts can find. But I don't wanna bore you with my trouble, but there's something about your love that makes me weak and knocks me off my feet. But there's something about your love that makes me weak and knocks
All right. This knocks me off my feet. Cool.
Beautiful, beautiful love song. Just you feel all the emotion here. Great lyrics, obviously great singing, great writing, really catchy, great chorus. 9.5.
Wow. No, you said Sir Duke didn't feel like a 10.
Yeah.
This one feels a little overrated to me. I like the lyrics. I think it's very catchy or not catchy. I think it's very a very good love song lyrically. I even think the vocals from Stevie are pretty damn good. But the instrumental doesn't do much for me. I'll be honest here. It's not knocking me off my feet at all. I couldn't really get into it from a bopping or a grooving standpoint or a swaying standpoint, even for a love song. Just couldn't get into it very much. Never did much for me. Gonna be a 7. Noah.
Jeez. That's worse than me giving knocking
That
Sir Duke
was
a 10.
that was worse than Noah not giving
Yeah.
Sir Duke a 10. That's
No.
fucking crazy.
Oh,
What
man,
in
this
the
song-
world? A
This song
7.
is
Just couldn't sway with it.
gorgeous.
Oh, that's
Song's
your own dumb
phenomenal.
fault.
The lyrics are so good. Big fan of Under a Lover's Tree that's seen through the eyes of my mind. There's something about that lyric that I really, really like. And then they bring it up a key in the last act of the song. It just sounds so amazing. It's a really good song. It's a 9 to a 9.5.
Wow. Maybe I'll be entirely alone. We'll see. All right, chat. 10 from Juan Francisco. True love song. Harmony going crazy. Boring ass song from Alex. 9+ from Rickster. 9 from Lava Jacob. Straight 11 because of the love song I'm in the mood right now from Wizard. Feeling a 9 to a 9.5 from Hugo. Not sure if it's the mood I'm in, but this one does not do anything to me. So a 5 from Cosmic. Okay. So I'm not entirely alone. It's just
So, like, what are the drugs that y'all are on called?
Oh, 7.5 from Wild Palms as well. Not
What is with
horrific.
you?
It does. It's just not. There are certain love songs that you can sway with.
It's a
This
great
one is
instrumental.
not it.
Shut up. Shut up. Stop
I've
talking.
heard better. I've heard
Stop
better.
talking.
That's crazy.
I have.
That's so crazy.
It's a great instrumental.
I've heard better love songs than this.
Okay, I didn't say it was the greatest
I've
love
heard
song
better
ever fucking
love
written.
song instrumentals than this. I've heard better swaying songs than this. I've just heard a lot better.
All right, hush. Just
Up
go
next,
on to the next song.
Pastime Paradise.
Idiot.
It's the song. Okay.
Shout out to all my real guys who know the remix.
The sample. Well, it's that kind of remix.
Been spending most their lives living in a pastime paradise. Been spending most their lives living in a pastime paradise. Been wasting most their time glorifying days long gone behind. Been wasting most their days in remembrance of ignorance, so dispraise. Tell me who of them will come to thee? How many of them are you and me? Dissipation, gracefulation, consolation, segregation, dispensation, isolation, exploitation, mutilation, mutation, miscreation, confirmation to the evils of the world, and spending most their lives living in a future paradise, and spending most their lives living in a future paradise. They've been looking in their minds for the day that sorrow's lost from time. They keep telling of the day when the Savior of love will come to stay. Tell me who of them will come to be? How many of them are you and me? Proclamation of grace relations, consolation is integration, verification of revelation, acclamation, world salvation, vibration, stimulation, confirmation to peace of the world. They've been spending most of their lives living in a pastime paradise. They've been spending most of their lives living in a pastime paradise. They've been spending most of their lives living in a future paradise. They've been spending most of their lives living in a future paradise. We've been spending too much of our lives living in a pastime paradise. Let's start living on life, living for the future paradise. Pray to our lives, living for a future paradise. Shame to anyone's life, living in pastime paradise.
There we have it. Ah, fucking legendary little tune here, man. I'm doing this one. I mean,
Oh boy.
just exactly the opposite of what I said on the previous song. A swaying, perfectly done, amazingly easy to bop and sway to song. A groove that is astronomically good on this song. So much so that Coolio decided to do an entire remix of this, essentially. And samples hit perfectly as well. Just the bongo drums, everything from his swaying, his singing to everything that's included in this, especially the, I guess they're horns, the bum bum parts. I assume they're horns, a trumpet, or just a very, very soft horn sound that's coming out there. Love the little inflections he gives also on the vocals occasionally. But great lyrics once again. This is to me, this is another 10. Whoops, I put that in Noah's name. It's a 10. Noah, you seem to want to talk.
Lock in. You're overrating.
No.
You are overrating. Settle down.
I just gave the previous song a 7.
Yeah, but this is not a 10. Come on. Okay. Yeah, of course, you know, it does the thing. The whole keyboard part. Sounds good, I enjoy it. The hook on the song's pretty good. I like the melody a lot. Besides that, doesn't really do much for me besides that.
We've been on
I'd give it an 8.
opposite fucking sections this entire album.
It's an 8.
Cole.
I think I'm gonna split the gap here. It's a great song, great melody. Just more great fundamental songwriting. He's not doing anything particularly crazy, but he's just really, really talented. So whatever he does decide to do, he does a really good job of it. 8.5 to a 9.
To a 9. Good chat. Also, do you like Gangsta's Paradise more or Pastime Paradise more? Let us know. Okay. Indeed, I was feeling the lyrics. You're right, Alex. We're on the save wavelength. Glad to hear it, Hugo. A classic lyrics are a bit whoa weed vibes. Good song. 8 from Caesar, 10 from Rickster, 10 from Wild Palms, 11 from Cosmic, 11 from Wizard. Coolio knew this needed drums. The drums do make it better. Coolio's version I enjoy Coolio's version just a tiny bit more. But I like the lyrics on this one a bit more. Might like Gangsta's Paradise more. 8 from Lava Jacob. 9.5. Most of the song is just a hook from Hugo as well. Okay. Up next, and we are starting to already get some warnings, and we have a lot of this album to go, so we probably at some point will have to restart the stream. Just letting y'all know. We'll go as long as we can, though, without restarting it. Up next, Summer Soft.
Yeah, we haven't even gotten to the side with all the long songs yet. We're getting taken down.
Restarted, it's fine.
In the midst of herself playing Santa Claus, she brings gifts through her grace. Morning rain, 'cause 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 And so you wait to see what she'll do. Is it sun or rain for you? But it breaks your heart in two when you find it's October and she's gone. And she's gone. Summer's gone. Taking with her summer's break. Winter wind whispers to you that he wants to be your friend. But not waiting for your answer, he begins forcing danger's way with his breeze. Mornings know plans to have a winter ball for you to throw. But just well when he never lets you know if it's snow or clear days you'll find. And so you wait to see what he'll do. Is it sun or snow for you? But it breaks your heart in two, 'cause you've been fooled by April and he's gone. And he's gone. Winter's gone. You find it's October and she's gone. And she's gone. Summer's gone. You've been fooled by April and he's gone. And he's gone. Winter's gone. You find it's
Death Grips and Stevie Wonder, Hugo.
and she's gone. And she's gone.
That's kind of all they got.
Summer's gone. You've
Immaculately
been
whack take.
April and he's gone.
All right.
And he's gone.
Maybe I'll be alone on this.
Winter's gone.
This is pretty much the definition of too repetitive, though.
No. Sometimes saying something can be good enough to be repeated. The vibes on this song are immaculate.
What's up, love man?
Song though.
All right, I'm gonna stop there.
Oh, the tones on that are so peak.
All right, that was Summer Soft. No,
Summer
you seem to want to
16.
talk about this one.
Oh, this is such a heater. Oh, this is such a good song. First off, the vocal melodies, wowzers. Especially on the verses when he gets into that higher register. It sounds so good. The hook on this song it's amazing. I don't care how much it gets repeated because it's so good that I want to hear it again. The overall tones on this song, especially from the keyboards, oh my god. Big fan of the lyrics too. This just gets me in a very, very jolly little vibe here. Yeah, that's like a 9 to a 9.5. That's a really good song.
Wow. Okay. Yeah, it's pretty good. I like the instrumental. I think the keyboard sounds really good. I think Stevie. I think Mr. Wonder does great on this from a vocal perspective. I think some of his best vocals on the album so far. I thought the lyrics are very meaningful. It's a little repetitive. He repeats the hook a couple times more than he should, and the instrumental a couple of times more than he should. But he keeps it a little bit interesting by elevating it a bit and raising the vocals and the instrumental ranges a bit. Solid 8. Cool.
What did Noah give it?
9 to a 9.5.
Yeah, I'm feeling that way more than what you said.
I didn't say
This
anything bad
song
about it.
is tremendous, absolutely beautiful instrumentation, even more beautiful vocal performance by Stevie. Yeah, I mean, the man just knows how to write fucking fire choruses on this album.
Yeah, he does.
And match that with some lush and beautiful instrumentation. Yeah, 9 to a 9.5.
Ooh, an agreeal. All right, all right. Okay, let's see. Chat. Remember he came out of Motown. Yeah, I mean that's very true. Goes on a bit too long, so a 6 from Cosmic, 8 repetitive but great hook
Ooh.
from Lava Jacob, 9 from Rickster. I have to give it a 3 because Stevie literally called me out for her being gone. All right, Wizard. I love the vocal melodies on this one, 9.5 from Wild Bombs. Gotta go, but definitely gonna listen to this album more. All right, see you, Lava Jacob. Thanks for joining. Shouldn't need to talk about the vocals on it. True. Incredible instrumental, incredible hook, no complaints. 10 from Hugo. Vibes crazy. Repetition emphasized the instrumental jam. 9 from Love Dance. And a 9 from Alan Weinstein. All right. Up next, Ordinary Pain. Well, this poll has gone severely in favor of this album not being overrated.
In vain you sit, you very soon in your mind realize that it's not just an ordinary pain in your heart. When you by chance go knock on her door, walking away, you're convinced that it's much more than just an ordinary pain in your heart. It's more than just an ordinary pain in your heart. Don't fool yourself, but tell no one else that it's more than just an ordinary pain in your heart. When you catch her, but she says goodbye, hold back your tears, and before you start to cry, so you feel unnecessary pain in your heart. Tell her you're glad it's over, in fact. Can she take with her the pain she brought you back? Taking that ordinary pain from your heart. It's more than just an ordinary pain from your heart. Don't fool yourself, but tell no one else that it's more than just an ordinary pain in your heart. Your heart. In your heart.
6.5-minute song is kind of crazy for this one.
You're just a masochistic fool. But you know my love was cruel.
They're a little funky.
You never listen when they said, don't let that guy go to your head.
Well, how many booms does this girl
But
get?
like a playboy, you said no.
I was trying so hard to understand what Alex was talking about. What the fuck did that sentence mean? I haven't finished it yet. So,
Girl talk?
When I put
Yeah.
myself on here,
given that command to do.
Got free without the pay for me. I heard your song, it took a chance.
You want to share with the class?
But to your music,
Good looks, Alex. Respect.
go tell your story software about you blowing what you had. This one ain't good enough for you. Then do yourself see how you do.
This repeats for another minute, so we're just gonna cut it off there before the YouTube decides to cut it off for us. All right, that was Ordinary Pain. Let me take the first knock on this one. Very funky, especially after the first 2 minutes. Very sort of a very different sound than the rest of this album has been. I probably think the best part about this is the lyrics of this song. I think they carry. Stevie, we've already talked about his voice a million times. It's not going to get much worse than what we've said. I think the lyrics kind of carry, although the last 4 minutes are just, to me, it's just a blur. It just all stems into each other. It's repeated way too many times. I don't love the backup vocal. I don't think it's that great. I don't really think the funk singer is that great, but it's a funky groove. It's okay. It's not my style of music, though. 6.5 to a 7. Probably more like a 6.5, honestly. Cool.
Darn.
Well, okay. I mean, the only criticism I have is that it's definitely too long. Like a solid minute and a half too long. But outside of that, it's really, really, really good. I'd give it a 8.5.
Noah.
Yeah, I'm gonna definitely lean towards Cole on this one. Definitely some of the better lyrics on the album so far. Big fan of the first half. Second half, it's just like, it's hard to enjoy it as much when you go from a singer like Stevie Wonder to somebody else.
Big fall off here.
It's Stevie, man. I mean, she sounds good, but it ain't no Stevie.
She's good, but she just doesn't carry.
She just doesn't. I mean, she's really good. It's not Stevie.
Yeah, generational.
Yeah, I was just gonna reverberate the same rating Cole gave, 8.5.
5. All right. Not sure how I feel about this one. 8 from Rickster. It's kind of harsh in my buzz. Yeah, it kind of did kill my enjoyment there for a little bit too as well. Wow, that got annoying. Can't focus on lyrics. 7.5 from Cav Queens. 2 went on for so long, got annoying from Wizard. This is the one song that does drag for me. Fade Out is very clean. 8 to 8.5 from Hugo. Hi, Tarny. 10 out of 10 album. Wow. All right. It's good. An 8 from Wild Bombs. All right.
I'm calling first. I'm just gonna call
next one.
Calling first, yeah.
Let me check something. Where are we at in the album? Oh, we're popping into disc 2. So is this too longer? 11 songs, 10 songs. Kind of. All right, if we get past this first song without YouTube taking us down, I'm going to restart the stream myself so it doesn't take us down the middle of a song. All right? All right, up next we have Isn't She Lovely?
You better not get taken down during this song.
Good morning, Tony. Just woke up, you want to die.
We're grooving now.
Imagine being able to sing like that.
And then he does this. Oh my god. And then hits you a little walk up.
I'm mean, that is just orgasmically good.
Truly the angel's best. For I'm so happy we have been heaven blessed. I can't believe what God has done. Through us He's given life to one. But isn't she lovely?
And here comes the bust. Oh. That's too good.
Harmonica, right?
Yeah.
Isn't she lovely? Life in love are the same. Life is Aisha, the meaning of her name. Loving and good have not been done without you who conceived the one that's so very lovely.
Fucking play it.
You know what's gonna happen when I'm reviewing it, right, Cole?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure, if I remember correctly.
Probably the best harmonica playing I've heard in this song ever.
You might be right. I might agree with that.
It's so incredibly clean.
What's up, James Diamond? This is about Pixie and Carney. That's a wild relationship right there. Alex, you're cute.
Alex, you gonna get the rating on the James Diamond Cutie scale?
My God, he made it. You're officially in, Alex.
Holy moly.
Oh, fucking squeaking, my guy. Oh, we didn't need this part. All right. This is all great, but it's
Hey.
gonna do the same thing for another minute and a half, and I wanted to get to that one.
But it's this song.
I understand, but it's just gonna get repeated so over and over.
Oh my god.
You know what
What are
it
we
says.
doing?
You
What
know
are we
it
doing?
does. There's nothing that changes.
I don't care. It's peak.
Bro, I don't need to hear bathwater. It's gross.
But focus on the song. The song is. Oh my god.
No.
Let's play it for like another
Oh,
minute.
for the love of God, fine. Finish.
It's
We can take it
glorious.
down, It's your fault.
Come on, get out of there.
Yeah, I don't care.
Get out the
We're on-
way.
I'll say it after when we're done. We're on a good song. A very good song.
Wow. I forgot how loud that kid is.
That was adorable.
Yeah, it's just a cute, heartwarming song, ain't it?
Needs Stevie's bathwater.
It's about his little baby girl.
Oh my God.
Alex, you get into a few of those twisted teas in the fridge.
There it is. Hope that was worth it for you, Noah. All right. That was Isn't She Lovely? Noah, you're first.
Okay, so the music in this song, one of the best songs I've ever heard. It is phenomenal. The lyrics are amazing and they're so heartfelt. It's just about his little girl. It makes you real happy. The harmonica is transcendent. Oh my god. I don't think I've actually ever heard a harmonica played better or sound better. I don't care that's like a 4-minute instrumental. It is heavenly, which is why it makes me disgustingly upset that there's all this background noise. You know? A little too loud, Stevie. A little too loud, a little too often. This is one of the best songs I've ever heard, and I can't give it a 10.
No shot.
This is like, oh my god, it makes me so mad.
No
But it
shot.
it does make the song worse for you. It does. You also were, complaining about it a little bit.
I
Calling the
was.
bass
I
sounds
didn't
gross.
think you were gonna say it. You were gonna take it down.
I was.
Wow.
Even though it's one of the best instrumentals I've ever heard, that just hurt. This might be number 1 for my strongest 9 of all time. That's like the definition of a 9.9 right there. It hurts to not be able to give it a 10.
Okay. Cole, do you agree?
Yeah.
Mm.
I don't know if it's the strongest 9.5 I have, but it's
Nice.
certainly up there. I don't know. I mean, it might be for slightly. I mean, yeah, I don't necessarily need all the extra background noises. And it might just be like a little bit longer than it needs to be.
It's a common
But I mean, like,
theme on this album.
some of the most wholesome lyrics ever
Oh.
written.
God.
And what a vocal performance! Because even for like he matches the level of wholesomeness of the lyrics with his vocal performance, which is wild.
100%.
So
All right, 9.5. Yeah, I thought you guys were both gonna give a 10. I gotta be honest, I did not see Noah doing below a 10 here, especially given how
it's a contender.
Noah portrayed it. But this has been my second closest to a 10 that I've ever had. Noah nailed every single thing I was going to say about it. I also think the harmonica solo, or just not even a solo, but like just the harmonica in general is, I don't think I've ever heard a harmonica sound better before. So he plays the absolute shit out of it, just rocks it to its core. Incredible lyrics, you guys mentioned that. One of his best vocal performances of all time. Not a whole lot else to talk about. It's the closest to a 10, or the second closest to a 10 I've ever given, a 9.9. Let's continue on to Joys Inside My Tears.
That bass is warbling.
It is.
Right?
I've always come to the conclusion that but is the way of asking for permission to lay something heavy on one's head. So I have tried to not be the one who fall into that line. But what I feel inside, I think you should know. And baby, that's you made life his story. 'Cause you brought some joy inside my tears. You have done what no one thought could be. You brought some joy inside my tears. day and start living for today. I feel that lasting moments are coming, far and few between. So I should tell you of the happiness that you bring. Baby, baby, it's a you made life his story. Oh, baby, you brought some joy inside my tears. Baby, you have done what no one thought could be. You brought some joy inside my tears. Yeah, you brought some joy inside my tears. Ooh, you brought some joy inside my tears. Yeah, yeah. You brought some joy inside my tears. Baby, baby, you have done what no one thought could be. Yeah, you brought some joy inside my tears.
But when he finds a hook he likes, he just sticks with it.
He's a jammer.
You made life his story. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You brought some joy inside me. Baby, 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 you have done what no one thought could be. Yeah, 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 yeah. Joy inside my tears.
Well, did you read Tardy's comment like I did? Well, it's a great book, so.
Well, she the guy, so.
Yeah, yeah. There's another 30 minutes or 30 seconds of that, so it's just the same thing. Happens to be a lot of this album. But all right, that was Joy Inside My Tears. Such a pretty little song. I'll go first. This to me is a better love song than Summer Soft, and or what was it? Knocks Me Off My Feet. That's it. This to me is a better love song than Knocks Me Off My Feet. This one just hits with an instrumental that is so perfect for a love song. It's got a little bit of a groove to it. You can sway with it a bunch more. It's just absolutely perfect in every shape and form for a love song, and the lyrics match it as well. I think he's doing it's repetitive to a fault again, which is another problem. But the hook is very good, so I'm not gonna hate it. Cole's in pain. I'm not though. I'm gonna give this a 9. Noah.
Once again, dropping an objectively worse take, much more worse than my Sir Duke take, which is very, very reasonable. No, Knocks Off My Feet's better. This is still very good, regardless of that. Very nice composition. Of course, the hook is really good. That's why it gets repeated like crazy.
Yes.
And I don't mind it. It's just a track you can kind of vibe out to. Very pretty. I'd give that. That's an 8 to an 8.5.
Cole.
Yeah, I'm gonna kind of lean towards Noah here. Really good song. I don't think it's as good as Knocks You Off My Feet, like at all, and this is definitely a little too long. But outside of that, great melody, great performances, really good lyrics. Yeah, 8 to 8.5 feels right.
8.5. Okay. Repetitive, a 5.0 from James Diamond. All these seem very repetitive. A 5 from Cosmic. Okay, damn, 2 5s. All right. 9 from Rickster. 8 from Tarny. I hope you are in pain. Damn. Nope, Ryan wrong. 8.5 to a 9.
What did I do?
I don't know. Too long. 7.5 from Wild Palms. 8 and better not, and definitely not better. Knocks Me On My Feet. Well, you know, I just disagree. I think it's a better love song than Knocks Me On My Feet. Sorry.
You're wrong.
Also, Cole said, for Tarny, I know you couldn't hear what Cole said. I said, did you read Tarny's comment saying, well, it's a great hook, so in the same way that I did? Cole, say what you said.
I'll do it for you. I'll do it for you.
What?
Well, she's a guy.
I wasn't listening.
Yeah, you said something along the lines of, well, yeah, because she's a guy.
I
She's a
wasn't
guy.
talking about Tarny. I was referencing a commercial.
I know. She didn't
Does
hear
Tarny
what you-
understand that?
Probably not, but she didn't even hear what you said.
What is she mad at me for?
Who the hell's mad at you?
She just said, I hope you are in pain.
Damn. It's a commercial. We were referencing a commercial. That's all it was. There's a funny
And then I said,
commercial.
what did I do? And she said, fuck you mean, what did you do? I don't know what I did.
There's a funny commercial in America that there's a line that just sounded very similar to what you said, Tony. That's all. All right.
If you're not mad at me for that, then I don't know what the hell you're mad at me for.
Okay, whatever.
I haven't done anything.
Black man.
Off topic, speaking of commercials.
wild transition.
Anyway, Black Man.
Anyways, here is Black Man.
Don't worry, Wizard. Doesn't matter.
First man to die for the flag we now hold on was a black man. The ground where we stand, with a flag held in our hand, was first a red man. Guide of a ship on the first Columbus trip was a brown man. The railroads were trains, came on tracking that was laid by the yellow man. We pledge allegiance all our lives to the magic colors, red, blue, and white. But we all must be given the liberty that we defend. For with justice not for all men, history will repeat again. It's time to learn. This world was made for all men.
Well, history lesson with a positive message. Look at him go.
Heart surgery was first unsuccessfully
I love how
by a
it says
black man.
successfully. It's all the syllables on that word.
Then the man who died to help the pilgrims to survive was a red man. Farm workers' rights were lifted to new heights by a brown man. Incandescent light was invented to give sight by the white man. With that allegiance
interesting that this song was written by a blind guy. Oh, fuck, do you know?
This world was made for all men. Hear me out. Oh, I know the birthday of a nation is a time when a country celebrates. But it's your head to get the heart. Remember, we all played a part in America to help that bad enough way. First clock to be made in America was created by a black man. Scott, who used no chart, helped lead Lewis and Clark was a red one man.
Hey, we can say
Here's your
anything
woman.
about women here.
In our country, guided stop by a young man. And the leader with a pen signed his name, free all men, was a white man. We pledge allegiance, all alive. And the magic colors of red, blue, and white.
Wonder was gay.
But we all must be given the liberty that we defend. But with justice not for all men, history will repeat again. It's time to learn. This world was made for all men. World was made for all men. This world was made for all men. World was made for all men. God said His word, all men, all people, all babies, all children,
Forgot the song name now.
all colors, all races. This was for you and me. This world, my world, your world, everybody's world. This world. That world, our world, this world was made for all men.
What about people are giving ratings for a song not even halfway over? What's up, Manhattan Man? Welcome in. I know, Carney, I'm fucking. Little chaotic with the kettlebell. I don't really know. Xylophone.
Who was the first man to set foot on the North Pole? That of that man.
Who was the first American to show the children that swimmers the secrets of survival in the New World?
Quanto, a redneck.
Who was the soldier in Company G who went high on his first star's heroism in World War I?
Stevie, a yellow man.
These kids know history better than me.
Help farm workers maintain dignity and respect. Stevie's a man, a brown man.
Who was the father of blood plasma and the director of the Red Cross Blood Bank?
And the dog group, a black man.
Who was the great American heroine who raided the Lewis and Clark expedition?
Philadelphia.
Oh, I knew that one.
Who was the famous educator and semanticist who made outstanding contributions to education in America? Iron Power, a yellow man.
Who invented the world's first stoplight and the gas flag?
almanac, baby.
First microbionic centers in America.
Who was one of the other night?
New Cole gives Shy Town the shout out right there.
Who was the Jewish financier who made money sponsor Christopher Columbus?
Look how long this part goes. It's on for. Man, history class has really gone down the drain, hasn't it? Couldn't think of half of
Yeah,
it.
I don't remember
half
yelling
that
shit at
shit.
my teachers in history class for no reason.
Why do you have a sore throat? History class.
All right.
Fucking yell.
That was Black Man. Cole, you're first.
Ooh. I have an interesting relationship with this song.
Yeah.
Most of it, like, literally everything up until just the yelling, I love, think is amazing. One of the best instrumentals on this album. Amazing song. I get nothing out of the history class. I don't even know why they're yelling. Why are they yelling? Just so they can be heard, I guess. I don't really get that. I have no need for it. I don't need to just have a bunch of historical figures yelled at me. Like, I get it. Diversity. Great. But I don't need the ending of the song. It's totally unnecessary and it does nothing for me. And unfortunately it's really long.
8.5
But beyond
minutes.
that, it's a great song. I'll give it a 9.
9. All right. Noah.
For the sake of time, I'm gonna double everything Cole said, including the rating.
All right. 9. Love the groove. Didn't need to be anywhere near this long. Could have been cut almost in half, and it would have been absolutely fire. 7 to a 7.5. Really wish this was way shorter. I mean, like, cut it down to like 6 minutes at longest. At longest, it's just it's really.
I don't
good.
like skits in music generally, and this is
And,
basically
yeah,
a
it's
skit.
basically a skit too. Okay, 11 from Cosmic, 9.5 from Tarney, 9 from Manhattan Man, 9 from Rickster, 11 for the history lesson from Wizard, 9 from Wild Palms. Sounds like school's fun in the 70s. Man, I wish I had this groovy ass history class. A 9 from Hugo. Late. Have they all heard this before? We have all heard this before. Mint is a cream. That is a interesting ass username. But yes, we have all
Haven't
heard
heard
this
it.
before.
I have not heard it in like
But quite a while.
probably over a year though, maybe 2 years.
But thanks for coming. Hope you enjoyed. All right, up next we have. Oh God, hold on. I don't even know how to pronounce this one.
I am singing.
I am singing. History with Stevie Wonder.
I appreciate the history lesson. I did not know a lot of that.
Do you think he was just like, what have I not done so far? I know. I haven't done a song in a different language yet.
I don't know what language it is.
The next part looks like it's in Spanish.
Yelling to be militant. I love a diamond.
De mañana es una historia de amor.
Like, this part's clearly Spanish, but I don't know what the first part was.
Es una historia que amor.
Imagine he just knows all these languages, knows how to play all these instruments.
Dude, this is a
Very
fucking
talented.
book of knowledge. Knows his history.
Apparently.
De mi corazón. The song to make you smile, their songs to make you sad. But with a happy song to sing, it never seems as bad. To me came this melody, so I've tried to put in words how I feel. Tomorrow will be for you and me. Yeah, I am singing.
You are.
Are you?
Singing.
Really?
We are playing tennis.
I am singing.
I agree.
Definitely did that a couple times.
I love that that's the line he chooses to belt the hardest on the album. I am singing.
Let's all sing someday, sweet love will reign throughout this world of ours.
God damn.
Let's start singing a love from heart.
He may not be the most lyrical genius in the world,
Let's
but man, is he a pillar of positivity.
love from heart.
Big fan of that keyboard tone,
Oh yeah.
where it sounds like each note's like individually getting plucked.
All right, that was I Am Singing. Certainly was. Noah.
Really good song. I can't comment on the lyrics. Well, because a lot of it is in a language I do not understand and I have never translated it. Instrumental's really good though. And the vocal performance is one of the better ones on the album so far. He was really letting it go on that one.
He was singing.
Big fan of the keyboard tone on this one, for at least the lead keyboard. It sounds like he just put it to a setting that emulated like a acoustic guitar, but it sounded really good. Then again, it's not. I don't know. Probably not as much. I guess content in this song compared to some of the other ones. I'd give it an 8.
Yeah, lyrically, there's not a whole lot going on here. Just a very positive message. He really wants to tell you he's singing about love and singing about singing. That's what he wants to tell you.
Nobody sings about singing like Stevie Wonder.
Nobody. Absolute beautiful instrumental here. I love the guitar that's going on there. Really
Keyboard.
Or keyboard. Well, it certainly sounds like a guitar though.
Yeah, it's a keyboard emulating a guitar.
It's fantastic. I think at 8 is a very proper rating, a very fair rating. Maybe 7.5. Cool.
Yeah, I don't really have anything else to add. I'm just gonna go with an 8.
Well, okay. All right, chat. Sounds like Spanish Max Rebo band. Multilingual king, indeed. Still surprised me this is 18th studio album. That is fucking crazy.
Damn, when's the Stevie Wonder discog dive happening, guys? Like 40 albums.
The discography, man.
Cole's not digging. I think Cole is digging it fine.
I like that song.
10 plus from Rickster. This one's okay. An 8 from Wild Pumps. 9 to a 9.5 from Manhattan Man. All right, up next, If It's Magic.
If it's magic, then why can't it be everlasting? Like the sun that always shines, like the poet's endless rhyme,
Oh, beautiful.
like the galaxies in time. If it's pleasing,
God, is that a harp?
then why can't it be never
That might be a harp.
What's that long instrument?
like the day that
A
never
harp.
fell.
Yeah, it's definitely that.
Like on seashores there are shells, like the time that always tells.
I swear to God, if he's playing the harp too.
Every heart.
Bro just knows.
He's not credited as playing the harp, but
Okay.
Bro literally just knows every single instrument ever invented.
How much free time does this guy have? Holy shit.
It can't be a
the
lot.
amount of people
many
that are
albums.
credited on this album is absurd.
If it's special, then with it why aren't we as careful?
Dorothy Ashby on harp.
We dress in style.
Damn, Dorothy. Make me feel all whimsical inside. Make me feel jolly.
Pictures with a smile, keeping danger from a child.
That's gotta be 40 people.
It
Jeez.
holds the key to every
Had a whole
heart
army on it.
throughout the universe. It fills you up without a bite and quenches every thirst. So if it's magic, why can't we make it everlasting? Like the lifetime of the sun, it will leave no heart undone, for there's enough for every one.
Up, Jonathan. Oh, goddamn. All right. Had to let that one right out a bit there. That was quite pretty. I just forgot the title of it. What was that? If it's
Magic.
Thank you. If it's magic. I'll start this one. Give me Stevie Wonder singing with a harp, and that's all it is. Every day of the fucking week and twice on Sunday, because that shit is gorgeous. Lyrically, again, he's not like the most brilliant lyricist we've ever heard in our lives. There's no doubt about that. But he just has such a positive message. It's hard to hate anything he's saying lyrically whatsoever. He sounds gorgeous. The harp sounds gorgeous. The whole song's beautiful, and the outro is even more beautiful at the end there. 9.5. Cool.
Yeah. Great instrumental. Very nice vocals. Very lush instrumentation going on here.
Lush.
Admittedly, it's not a song that I come back to a ton on this album, but I'm
Really?
certainly not complaining when it's on. Yeah, I mean, I feel like it just kind of gets overshadowed by some other songs on here.
Well, sure.
I'll probably throw it an 8 to an 8.5.
8 to 8.5. Noah.
I wish this came earlier in the album. Because by this point, you've been spoiled by all these very vast and broad instrumentals. So much happening. And then you get a song like this. I don't know. It doesn't hit as hard as I think it could. I second a lot of what Cole said as well. 8 to an 8.5.
Oh, I just completely disagree. He just sounds fucking gorgeous on this. And so does that harp. All right, chat. 10 plus from Rickster. Thank you for the sub, Saihan. 9.5 to 10 from Tarny. I feel like I just watched A Fox and a Hound or whatever, and I want to cry. All right. Try not to cry. Corny and pretentious. A 3.3 from Diamond. A heart.
I wasn't even looking at chat. What you started saying, I was like, that's James Diamond, isn't it?
Yep.
And then you said, I was like,
Yep.
yeah.
We love a Diamond opinion. Heart made me want to shock my monkey. Yeah.
We don't need to keep referencing that.
Need that again. 9 from Wild Palms, 9.5 from Manhattan Man, 11 from Cosmic, a 9.5 beautiful from Love Dance. Best song on the album next? We'll see. 7 minutes of As. Out of context, what I just said is very pause-worthy.
We're just gonna ascend again for 8 minutes.
Just as hate knows love's the cure, you can rest your mind assured that I'll be loving you always. 'Cause now I can't reveal the mystery of tomorrow, but in passing we'll grow older every day. Just as all that's born is new, do know what I say is true.
Someone understood what I said.
Did you know that true love asks for nothing? Her acceptance is the way we pay. Did you know that life is giving love a guarantee to last through forever in another day? Just as time knew to move on.
I wonder how he picked the title of this song, honestly.
And the seasons know exactly when to change. Just as kindness knows no shame.
Another ode to Satan.
It's the most joyful music possible. How did you get that?
No, it is not.
Could make me the past, but that I mustn't fear. For I'll know deep in my mind the love of me I've left behind. 'Cause I'll be loving you always. Until the day is night and night becomes my day. Always.
Oh God, take fucking heaven, bro. Of course, Cold Fist at this part.
What?
You were probably hating that part.
No. He was doing fine.
I will say, pacing on this song is a little rough. Welcome, William. You've never heard a Stevie Wonder song before?
We all know sometimes life's hands in trouble. It makes you wish you were born in another time and space. But you can bet your lifetime's having twice its double. If God knew exactly where He wanted you to be placed. So make sure when you say you're in it, but not of it, you're not helping to make this in a place sometimes called hell. Change your words into truth and then change that truth into love. And maybe our children, grandchildren, and their great-grandchildren will tell. I'll be loving you until the rainbow burns out in the sky. Loving you until the ocean covers every mountain. Loving you until the dolphin flies in Paris, live and see. Loving you until we dream of life.
fucker when it comes to listening to music you will ever see.
I have resting serial killer face. It's not my fault.
The only time I've ever seen Cole react to music is when Death Grip is playing. He just loses his fucking shit. And it's usually in a car. It's never like listen to it on a computer.
Here we got the duality of man here.
What a fucking amazing book, right? What the fuck? Oh, the reversal of somebody's lyrics is so done. I had to cut it up there. I was about to start the next song, but there it is. That was As. Noah, I believe you're a big fan of this song.
Who
It is
isn't?
As. All right, you know what?
Who
Cole,
is not a big
Cole,
fan?
You're starting then, actually. Maybe Cole, because he just sat there and went like the whole song.
All right. I can make this fairly short, mildly controversial. Let me rephrase once again that I think Stevie Wonder is probably one of the 10 greatest singers of all time, except when he's doing this fucking growl thing. Don't like it. I don't like when he does the deep voice at all. This song would be a 10 if he didn't do that.
Wrong.
I think when he does it, he sounds silly as hell. That's my only complaint. Otherwise, this song would be a 10, but it's a 9.5.
Oh,
Everything else about this song is absolutely brilliant.
Noah.
You know, kind of in the same boat.
No.
Not gonna
what
lie.
the f-
It sounds silly, man.
We've never discussed that before, but good take. Big fan. Once again, would love to give it a 10.
Oh.
Would really like to.
Please stop.
It's the second time. Would really like to give a song a 10, but I just can't.
Oh, no.
Didn't feel like a 10. 9.5.
You two are such
It
disappointments.
sounds silly.
I've
Sounds
had one
stupid.
complaint almost this entire album with it being repetitive. This is probably the perfect way to do repetition, is change it up in different ways, whether it's the vocals, whether it's having another person on it, whether it's changing the lyrics, like reversing them, doing different cool things you can with the lyrics. This song is a perfect way of doing repetition throughout the entire song and keeping it interesting, and he fucking drills it. Incredible vocals from both him and the backup vocalist as well. And one thing I've also said is he may not be the best lyricist of all time on this, but the lyrics on this song are straight heat throughout. This is a 10, and this is an unquestionable 10 in my opinion.
Yeah, it is in your opinion. You're right.
And it's true.
Your opinion's wrong.
No,
I
bet Chad agrees with me more than you. I bet you on this.
Sure
one.
they do.
It just sounds too silly when he does that low
Yeah.
voice.
Takes me out of the-
When
fucking
he is
love it.
doing his high, when he's just singing in his normal register, it's one of the greatest sounds I've ever heard. I don't know why
Yeah.
he would ever
But it
fuck
makes
with
it,
that.
it's the it because I think I don't know. I think it just makes it a bit more interesting. It doesn't do it for very long either.
Takes me out of the song though.
OMG resting serial
For
killer
like a
face.
minute.
Okay. Tony, interesting. 10 from Manhattan Man, 10 plus from Rickster. I love how Cole's face hardly changes. You watched another reaction to this album called The Majority of It Boring? That's insanity. Insanity. His growl was rough. Cole sat there like bum, but it's probably gonna give it a 9.5. You were right, William. You were dead on accurate. That seemed to be his signature. Brutal. Yeah. 9.5 from Wild Palms. I do like the growl. 2 back-to-back 10s right there from Daryl. Cosmic with an 11. I do wish we got a bit more growling Stevie, honestly. Did on so many songs. 9 out of 10 from Steven. Tarney with a 10. Bada, 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 bing, bada, boom. Oh, my God, I could not read that for some reason. Holy shit. Hail Satan 6.6. James, you are tripping acid tonight.
You're a character.
I don't know how you can listen to that and even think of Satan in any way, or the devil or anything. You are somebody. You are James Diamond. That's exactly who you are. All right, up next we have another star. Tennis on the album.
I disagree.
Long ass song. Not long.
Yep.
Cool.
For you, there might be a brighter star, but through my eyes, the light of you is all I see. For you, there might be another song, but all my heart can hear is your melody. So long ago, my heart without demanding informed me that no other love could do. But listen, did I not understanding? Fell in love with one who would break my heart in two. For you, love might bring a toast of wine, but with each spark, don't know the best of you I pray. For you, love might be for you to find, but I will celebrate a love of yesterday. So long ago, my heart without demanding informed me that no other love could do. But listen, did I not understanding?
But listen, did I not?
I fell in love
You
with
said, but listen, I did not. But no, you gotta be different.
There might be another star, but through my eyes, the light of you is all I see. For you, there might be another song, but in my heart, your melody
What am I? Wait. What am I encouraging? What? I was not paying attention.
Let me live my life, Manhattan man.
I forget, does this go like this for the rest of the song? Hello?
What?
What?
Does this go like this for the rest of the song?
I think so.
Don't pause it. We can't do that.
Already.
Oh my god. What are we doing?
Long second
First
half of the album.
we wanted to pause on Isn't She Lovely? Now this one, we're losing the plot.
You want to make it through the album or not?
Yeah, but we're picking like the biggest bangers to do it on.
They're also the longest ones.
Yeah, that happens to be the case, but listen to them. Grooving. My god. Focus, please. Thank you. That was so kind.
What year was this released? 76. Sorry, I didn't see that before.
Shredding that flute. My word.
Well, you know that studio footage conversation we had like a few days ago?
Yeah.
The studio footage for this album would be so fucking nuts. Holy
Unreal.
shit.
Can I go first?
All right, I'm gonna
Yeah.
pause it there because it's just fading out. But yes, cool. You can go first. That was another star. Hopefully, we finish this album without having to restart the stream. Cool.
Contrary to what my face may have looked like during that song, genuinely one of the most joyful pieces of music that I think has ever been written. Just some of like the happiest sounding shit I've ever heard in my life. And throughout the entire fucking 8.5 minute runtime, like one of the best grooves in probably in music history. I mean, the jam that they get into is like it's just addicting. It's ridiculously danceable and groovy and fun. And it's just like one of the happiest fucking songs I've ever heard. And I don't think, even though it is 8.5 minutes and he like doesn't even have lyrics for the second half of the song, it doesn't feel repetitive or get boring or anything because it's just that catchy. It's that well written. I think this is probably the best song on the album. I'm gonna give it a 10.
Woo! Not what I thought you'd pick, Noah.
I will agree with most of what you said. The only part I'm not agreeing with is it being best song on the album. But I can see why you'd say that. This song is stupidly fun. And I mean, being as repetitive as it is, I really do not care. The melody that they pick for the backing vocals is so good. It is kind of addicting. I'll give you that. Maybe this one will grow on me even more. But once again, I'm giving it a 9.5.
What the fuck does it take for you, man? Jesus.
There's such it hurts because there's such small things on this album that stop songs from being 10s that really should be 10s to me.
Unfucking real. Okay. I agree with everything Cole said. This is a 10. I don't have hardly anything else to add. He nailed it. Love how long this is. One of the few songs where you can just go repetitive and still be just like the previous song, still be so fucking good. All right, chat. Let's see what we got. Tito put Ian Anderson's flute work is unbelievable. Yeah, his fluting on this was crazy. 10 plus 11 plus 12 for Rickster. 9.8 from William Gadsden. It could have ended like 2 minutes ago, but he's cool with it. 9.5. Tarney's up to rating. 10 from Manhattan Man. 10 from Love's Dance. You could round up to 10 from William Gadsden. Steven Harrison with a 10. I've had in my top 20 songs of all time for years. Cosmic with an 11. Satan is Happy as Fuck. 5.55 from Mr. Diamond. 8 from Wild Palms. Could have been higher without the La La La's. I think the Laws are great. I think they're fantastic. Did Noah have a 10 on this album?
Not yet.
Not yet, I don't think. All right, up next, Saturn.
You're gonna get one of the last 4 is gonna get 10 for you. It's like the weakest part of the album, man. It's so
Cole.
weird. Or maybe you won't give anything a 10. I don't know.
It was to keep people watching. No, there's not gonna be a 10 dispersed in these next 4 songs. Probably not.
There's no sense to sit and watch people die. We don't fight our wars the way you do. We put back all the things we use on Saturn. There's no sense to keep on doing such crimes. There's no principles in what you say. No direction in the things you do. For your world is soon to come to a close.
Hey, William.
Through the ages, all great men have taught. Truth and happiness just can't be bought or sold. Tell me, why are you people so cold? Going back to Saturn where the rings all glow. Rainbow moonbeams and all rain snow.
Hey.
Saturn,
That's a weird
people
one.
live to be 205.
Sure they do.
Going back to Saturn where the people smile. Don't need cosmos, we learn to fly on Saturn. Just to live to us is our natural high.
See you, man. Thanks for coming.
We have come here many times before to find your strategy to peace is war. Killing helpless men, women, and children that don't even know what they're dying for.
There's a 0% chance we're kidding this out.
We can trust you when you take a stand with a burning Bible in your hand and the cold expression on your face saying, give us what we want or we'll destroy. Going back to Saturn
a cool little guitar noise right there.
And that lyric's a little goofy.
Going back to Saturn where the people smile. Don't need cars 'cause we learn to fly on Saturn. Just to live to us is our natural high.
How does he know what orange looks like?
For a bit, he's probably been told.
What did he describe it as? He doesn't know what color it looks like.
I don't know, man. Well,
Alright, I'm gonna pause it there. Just
I'm
'cause
not sure. There's
I
like
wanna
different
see if we
kinds
can
of
actually finish
blindness.
this. Alright, that was Saturn. I'll start this one. Very different sound than the rest of the album. Very, very different sound. Very different lyrics than the rest of the album as well. Had a different tone from Stevie. That being said, I really enjoyed it. I thought it was a unique take from the rest of the album. Very different. I heard someone say this is actually some bonus tracks for the album, so that would make sense why it sounds a little
This
different.
is the EQ that he just threw on there.
There it is. I thought the lyrics were really, really, well, not really, really, but they were pretty good. I enjoyed the tone and change of melody in the majority of this and the instrumental. I'll give it a solid 7.5. Noah.
It's a solid tune. I mean, I never really come back to it, but when it's on, I'm certainly, not complaining. That's all I have to say about it. I don't know. This song doesn't really spark much in my mind. I'll give it an 8.
Cool.
Yeah, another solid soul banger that about Saturn for whatever reason.
Not even gonna bother asking.
8. It feels fair.
The lyrics are good, Tony. I agree. 80 Stevie, you wouldn't be blind to not give the song a 10, just deaf. Well, Steven Harrison, just playing. It's a 7. He later goes, it's a 7. That twisted sound when his vocals got more tense is so badass. It was kind of cool. I like that. I like the little ring sound they were doing with the guitar. That was pretty cool as well. 9+ from Rickster, 8.5 from Tarney, 11 from Cosmic. Huge grower. It's a 9 these days from Daryl. Hail Saturn. A 10.0 from James Diamond on Saturn of all songs.
It happened. He cooked.
It's what? Absolutely insane. A 10.0 from Mr. Diamond, and it's this song of all the songs. All right, Tarney, thanks for joining. Hail Saturn, I guess. All right, we got a couple more songs. I can't believe we got the first James Diamond 10, and it happens to be Saturn of all songs. Weird world we live in. All right, up next, Ebony Eyes.
She's a Miss Beautiful Supreme, a girl that others wish that they could be. If the 7 wonders of the world, and I know she's got to be number 1. She's a girl that it can't be beat. Born and raised on Ghetto Street. She's a devastating beauty, a pretty girl with ebony eyes. She's the sunflower from nature's seed,
That's just
a
fun.
girl that some men only find in their dreams. When she smiles, it seems the stars all know, 'cause one by one they start to light up the sky. She's a girl that it can't be beat. Born and raised on Ghetto Street.
I don't know what he did to his vocals, but it was
I don't know.
unnecessary.
Yeah.
I don't even mean on the background vocals. I just mean like his normal vocals.
Talkbox? Let's go.
Saxophone right here!
That was awesome.
That.
When she starts talking soft and sweet, like birds of spring, her words all seem to sing with a rhythm that is made of love and the happiness that she only brings. She's a girl that can be beat, born and raised on Ghetto Street. She's a devastating beauty, a pretty girl with ebony eyes. I love you, baby.
We're just talk boxing, big ass fan. Full house saxophone.
Yep. Same thing I thought of. Only Stevie can say, yeah, about 50 times in a row and it's still catchy.
Okay.
There
I'd
you
like to
have
go
it.
first.
Ebony Eyes. Noah, you call it first.
This is the first song on the album where I have some issues with some tone choices.
Okay.
Not big on the sound of the piano. There's something about it. Oh, I don't know. Just not a fan of the sound. I guess I'm not a fan of some of the production choices either. Like on some of the backup vocals,
Yeah.
the very warbly sound. And as much as I love a good talk box, a little goofy here. Little
Yeah.
goofy.
A little odd.
I don't know. I just have a very hard time taking this song, very seriously. Saxophone tone, not a fan. Sounds like an 80s sitcom saxophone intro. Like, it sounds like something I'd hear in, like, Saturday Night Live.
Kind of does, actually.
Overall, I'd give it, like, a 7.
I think the biggest quality about this song is Stevie's vocal performance once again, which has just been carrying this entire album. And he really kind of ingrains himself into the tones of this instrumental really well, except when he does the weird vocals with the talk box like Noah was talking about. Just a very odd sequence and choice there to just go all warbly with it and techno, I guess, almost. Not a huge fan of that decision, and it made Stevie's amazingly natural voice just sound very odd and not perfect for this, I think, which is he so normally nails this, but it didn't really. Also lyrically, nothing to speak about at all. Instrumental was okay, but it's definitely one of the weaker ones. 6. Cool.
We got another super chat.
Oh,
We did.
Oh, we got a what is this called? We got a super sticker. That's what Alan Weinstein. Thank you for the super sticker. $10. Much appreciated, Alan. I hope you're
Thank you.
enjoying it. Thank you very much, sir. I don't think I'm fairly certain that our text-to-speech does not work for super stickers. I don't think Stream Elements has that as an option. But thank you very much, Alan Weinstein. Much appreciated for the $10. Hope you've been enjoying this. Songs in the Key of Life. All right, cool. Ebony Eyes.
Yeah, probably my least favorite song so far on the album. talk box does not work for me here at all, really. It just sounds goofy. And it feels like there's some sort of vocal effect on like his just the lead vocal. I mean, it obviously doesn't make him sound bad. It would be really hard to make him sound bad. I mean, unless he does the low register, obviously. But um, I don't know. It just sounds a little weaker vocally. The song structure is still good. It's still well written. But it's just not like anywhere near some of the other songs here. I'll throw it a 7.
Okay. All right. Let's see here. Thank you very much, Alan Weinstein, by the way. Thank you. His delivery is so infectious here. Indeed it is. 8 from Rickster. 4.4 from James Diamond. Underrated Stevie vocal performance. He popped the fuck off on this one. I love that tune by Bob, dude. He opened up Cow Jam 70. Oh, I see you're talking about something else. And can you, well, if you can rank it, go for it. I hope, by the way, Wizard, I hope we have, the streams helped out your day, but I hope it gets a little better. All right, up next, All Day Sucker. The effects he uses on these last couple songs are very different than the rest of the album.
Yeah, you can definitely tell it was a different project.
What in the world is making that noise? That like, wah, 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 wah.
That's a guitar. Yep.
The thing
Are you
that's
talking about that
just
thing that's going
shaking.
consistently, like every
This might
the
be
whole
Yeah.
song?
This
Like
might
it's
be
on
the
tempo.
weakest hook on the entire album.
Something electronic. I have no clue what it is.
It's got a really cool guitar, kind of. But the effects he puts on this instrumental and his vocals on this hook are just not it. This part's kind of cool. Off after this, so unless there's something we absolutely have to hear after this.
Why?
I don't know if we're gonna get
Do whatever you desire.
Well, I forgot how long this hook was. You adore these now, Daryl? Dog is moonwalking. just gonna repeat about 80 more times before the song ends. That is All Day Sucker. Let me go first. So for the last one, whoever wants to can end it. I got issues with this song. I think the guitar is actually the best part about it. The guitar that's going back and forth throughout the song and getting some really cool fills and some really cool sort of riffs in between there. Really fun stuff on the guitar. Don't like this hook that much. Don't like the vocal effects he puts on. I would so every day rather just have Stevie singing that naturally than the effect he goes on the vocals. These last couple of songs seem to be all about the sound effects that he's going to use. I guess in his next album, it's sort of like a preview of it. Clearly made in a different time than the rest of this album was made. Different era, and I think it shows because this is a significant downgrade for me. Not horrible by any stretch, but nowhere near where we were at before. This is going to get a 6.5. Noah.
Yeah, I'm just not vibing with these ones as much as the rest of the album. My favorite part of the song is probably the vocal melody on the verses. I thought that was pretty good.
That was good. That was very good.
For once, I think they had too much going on instrumentally.
Wait.
Especially when they would start when they would start panning stuff. Then it became that like back and forth. It became a little jarring.
Yeah.
Hard to focus on the rest of the song. This is the first time I've had production issues where it's more than just like my preference and more of something I feel like is genuinely wrong with the song. I'd give that a 6.5.
Cool.
Yeah, not crazy about this one either. Yeah, the chorus just isn't. It's just not really that catchy, and I mean, I guess it's a different singer. I don't really. It just didn't pick an amazing singer to do the chorus on this one. And yeah, there's some weird production choices and things that I'm just like, that could be better.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, 6.5 through 7, I guess.
Wow.
So long too.
It is a little over long. All right, chat, real quick. 8+ from Rickster. I hear a little Dirty Harry. 7.11 from James Diamond. 8 from Stephen Harrison. I can handle a little better now. 6 from Love's Dance. 8 from Green Wizard. 8 because I love the drum on it for some reason from Stephen Harrison. I think we're on the last song of the album, right?
Yep.
Indeed, we are all the way through Songs in the Key of Life. Shout out to everyone who has stayed here the whole time. You guys are absolute G's. Let's finish it off with Easy Going Evening, My Mama's Call. Just a pure instrumental.
I can't wait to see how long this stream will be by the end of it.
Current moment, we have not crossed 3 hours.
I bet we will by the end.
Probably. Right about 3 hours. Fingers crossed YouTube doesn't cut it off on the last song.
Production's just different on these songs.
Sounds
like
worse.
the harmonica doesn't just sound, yeah, like the harmonica doesn't sound as good.
Does not.
I'm guessing he just didn't like have the amount of time that he had for the rest of the album.
I don't even know why he bothered with this.
That's what I would guess.
The album was already super long.
I mean, I guess somebody said there was some contract reason.
What, we need it to be an hour and 45 minutes instead of an hour and 20 minutes.
Yeah, I don't know, it's weird. I would feel like the label would wanted 2 separate projects.
Might have been the last one on his contract, so he just threw them both together or something.
I can't even bop to this. There's no sway. There's just nothing.
Oh, it's an instrumental too. Oh.
Yeah. That was piercingly loud.
That sounds good. Oh, it's not Bob Dylan level piercing. It's fine.
He was under contract to make 5 albums and the highest paid music artist at the time. Okay, but Probably didn't need to make this longer. It was already an album.
Yeah, I'm not entirely sure what tacking on this EP has to do with his contractual obligations.
Especially when I think he would probably agree. Lower quality. Example of warbling not working at all.
I'm sure we can be real quick about this one.
What's up, Mr. Maram? Good to see you again. Caught us at the very tail end of the stream. Okay, there we go. That's enough, Stevie.
Okay.
Appreciate the effort, though. That was easy going evening. Cole.
I really wish I didn't have to say that like the last 3 songs like get become progressively the 3 weakest songs on the album, but they
But they
kind of
do.
do.
Yeah, they undisputedly do.
It's an alright instrumental, but I mean the tones aren't awesome, and like Ryan said, I mean there's not like some awesome groove to it. It's not. I mean, it kind of sounds like it's trying to be really emotional, but I don't think it is all that emotional or like somber or sweet or whatever it's going for. I don't know. It's just kind of alright. I'll throw it a 6.
6. Noah.
Yeah, this one's pretty mid. Nothing really happens and nothing really grabs me. This is like the definition of a 5. Sure, yeah, I said definition of mid 5.
Definition of mid 5. Okay. Oh, I had monetization on. I don't want that on. There we go. Yeah, I think this was probably the worst song on this album. I didn't really find anything to sway or bop to it. I found it more annoying than anything, and I think it could have been a whole hell of a lot better if this album could have been a little bit better if this album didn't have this on. This is going to be actually a 4. I found it to be a bit annoying with the harmonica. A bit annoying. Okay, well, we finally made it all the way through Stevie Wonder's Songs in the Key of Life. Hour and 45 minutes, 2 stream takedowns, but we're back in here for it. Very long album, but it was our 1,500 sub goal, so we wanted to make sure you guys got your money's worth, or time's worth, I guess. Anyway, final rankings. For those of you who have never been here before, we take our top 3 of the album, we put it in order, we give the album a 1 to 10 ranking, and our final thoughts on it. Who would like to go first?
Me.
No, you are up.
This could be funny. At number 3, I have Sir Duke. 2, another star. Actually, no. Let's back out and redo it.
Oh boy.
3, as 2, another star. 1 isn't she lovely? As I drop my water bottle.
Oh my god.
Honest, yeah. Sir Duke's probably number 4. Boy, is this album great, while at the same time being bloated. If this thing got trimmed up, it could be such an easy 10. But I don't know, there's just a couple songs on here that really don't hit. Especially in the back half on the last 4 songs. They just felt totally out of place, but I mean, for the most part, I'd say this album lives up to the hype. Slight bit overrated, in my opinion. It's not one of like the top 20 greatest albums ever created or anything in my eyes, but it's still a really good album. I would give it a 9.
9 from Noah. Cole?
Let's see. 3, I'm gonna go with As. 2, Sir Duke, and number 1, Another Star. Um, I mean, I think this album is a masterpiece. Um, Production-wise, it's pretty damn near perfect. I think Stevie, writing-wise, is stellar throughout like 99% of it. His melody writing is absurdly good. His vocals are obviously incredible. Um, Really, just outside of like the EP that's tacked onto this thing for no real reason in my eyes, and just like a couple of songs being a little too long, I don't really have any other complaints. I'm gonna give it a 9.5 out of 10.
9.5 from Cole. All right, my top 3 is going to be number 3, Pastime Paradise. Number 2 is going to be As, and number 1 is going to be Sir Duke. I think that's one of the greatest songs of all time. Jeez, cat, chill. Anyway, Cole, you gave it a 9.5, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right. So I think this album was perfect until you get to the last 4 songs on it, and then it was like like Cole said, it was a masterpiece until you get to the last 4 songs. And for some reason, whether it was contractually, whether it was him, whatever decision made him put these last 4 on this EP, or this EP onto this album, it just takes it down from what is an easy 10 to also a 9.5 as well. I think this album had masterpiece flawlessness written all over it. It was damn near perfect. It didn't have any misses at all. And then you get to that last 4 and you're just like, why did we do this? But because there's so many songs on it, the last 4, none of them even at least to me, none of them even getting to an 8 doesn't particularly matter, because there's about 18 or 17 more songs that are 8 or higher, or close to an 8 or higher. And due to all that, while Noah's right, it's bloated, but it's bloated with content. It's bloated with fantastic content. And yeah, there's a ton of songs on here. It's super long, but even if you Cole? What? Bloated with
That's not really what bloated means.
Well, okay, I would say it's bloated in the best way possible then. It's filled.
That's not what Noah means.
I know it's not what Noah means. I'm just using it's full of great material.
Failing to twist it.
So many great hits on this song. There's so many amazingly well-known 10, for me at least, 10 out of 10 songs on this that you can come back to at any time and play this album through, and you're gonna just find classic after classic after classic, and I love it. And I never listened to the last 4 songs anyway. I never usually get past that far into it. I occasionally listen to Another Star, but over the top, there's so many great.
Another Star is not one of the last 4 songs.
I know. I said I occasionally get down to that in this album, but I don't usually go past. I never go past that. It's fantastic, and I will rate it, but we have to rate it with those last 4 songs as well. That brings it from a 10 to a 9.5, and unfortunately, that's how we decided to end it, so we can't do anything about that. But anyway, that is Songs in the Key of Life. That is our 1,500 subscriber goal video. Thank you guys so much for 1,500 subscribers. Thank you to those who stayed in the stream for this long and made it all the way through all the downtime and everything. We really appreciate you guys for sticking it out with us. Thanks to the super chat or super sticker, Alan Weinstein, much appreciated. And I hope you guys did enjoy this. For those who are watching on YouTube, leave a like down below and hit subscribe. Join our Discord. Follow us on Twitter. On Discord, we will have a music trivia. We are going to schedule a music trivia tournament for you guys to join in with some prizes once we hit 100 members. I don't know if we've hit it yet, but maybe we have by the time this video is up. But please join anyway so you can participate in it. Hope you guys enjoy. Thank you guys for 1,500 subscribers, and we'll see you in the next video.